If you've ever wondered why we actually get sugar cravings, there's a couple different reasons. One of them is physiologically and has to do with the hormones that stabilize your blood sugar. When our blood sugar drops down, we start to release a bunch of different hormones that basically signal the brain to increase or to take in something that's sweet, that's going to increase our blood sugar to stabilize that blood sugar level. Our body's always trying to protect itself, and that sugar craving you feel when the blood sugar starts to drop is an absolute result of that protection mode. The other reason is because of sensitization of our dopamine and serotonin receptors in the brain. That's right, when we intake sugar, it stimulates our body's reward systems, which utilize dopamine and serotonin in the brain. Every time we intake sugar, we get a huge flood of those neurotransmitters. And the more we take in and consume sugar, the more we overload our brain with those neurotransmitters, which leads to resistance, where it takes more of the stimulus to create the same response. Which means that if you're consuming sugar on a daily basis, it now takes a lot more sugar to create that same happy feeling that you got with a small amount of sugar to begin with. And so when you start to cut that sugar out, your brain goes crazy. It's begging for those neurotransmitters. And so you start to feel those big sugar cravings. The good news is that when you cut sugar out, this can actually be reset. We can change our sensitivity to sugar on the tongue, but also in the brain. And we can kind of rewire the brain so we don't constantly feel those sugar cravings. So if you're wondering if cutting out sugar is going to help you kind of reset the cravings, it absolutely can. But you're going to have to deal with the cravings for the first week or two while we start to get that reset process happening.